It's two things I said tell her security, not going to in the middle, among me and my children. And furthermore tell it, don't have my girl wearing lips, prepare yourselves for the most recent scoop on. In all honesty, the sovereign of discussions herself, Kim Kardashian. This time, everything unquestionably revolves around the manner in which she's bringing up her valuable girl. North, the inquiries are flying quick and enraged. How does Kim treat her? How can she handle this little fashionista really taking shape? Yet there's one individual who's totally smoldering about it, and you got it. As a matter of fact, North's own dad, Kim's scandalous ex Kanye West, gracious the dramatization that has unfurled since their separation has been completely legendary. Kanye West has never been one to avoid tossing conceal at his ex. And surprisingly, the whole Kardashian group hasn't been saved yet this time. Clutch your caps in light of the fact that the bomb Kanye dropped is past stunning. What did he truly share with Kim? And what has Kanye all started up about the manner in which Kim is bringing up their girl lock-in? Get your popcorn and set yourselves up for a wild ride through the exhilarating turn and turns of the Kardashian West adventure. Trust me, you won't have any desire to miss a solitary, succulent detail. Yet North escaped the vehicle with her again. Diggers are not permitted in during the Met. There was no babysitter with her. None of Kim's group was with her. She was without anyone else. Standing recall all the buzz around the web about the Kardashian family conceivably being reprimanded from the list of attendees at Met Occasion 2023. Well, they appeared and transformed that honorary pathway into their own runway. No shade here except for they totally killed the design game, spellbinding all of us with their stunning looks presently. How about we address the glaring issue at hand? Kim Kardashian. She's been known to shake things up at the Met celebration in the past. Yet this year, she figured out how to stay away from any closet debacles. Golly, we can all raise the murmur of help. Said she didn't rehash the Marilyn Monroe dress disaster that left us grasping our pearls. Rather, Kim wowed everybody with her flawless style, demonstrating and by that she knows how to kill the design game. Yet that is not by any means the only explanation. Kim got everyone's attention at the prescription function. Kim took the idea of defying the guidelines to an unheard of level at the occasion. You see, Met Celebration has a severe strategy against minors. Going to it's an adult undertaking, all things considered anyway. Kim Kardashian was not going to allow rules to hold her back. She valiantly brought along her little girl North, who we should not neglect as underage, yet stand by. There's more in a second that had everybody panting for breath. Kim bafflingly left minimal North external without help from anyone else for 2 or 3 minutes. The unfortunate young lady looked totally confounded and lost in the midst of the twirling turmoil of the occasion. What was Kim believing? Was it a simple oversight, or maybe a purposeful move to offer a strong expression? The interest encompassing this strange demonstration left all of us as eager and anxious as can be, frantic for answers. Yet, without a doubt, Kanye was totally enraged about this and couldn't endure how Kim was treating his cherished little girl. Thank you. She's so wrecked. Wow, she looks lost currently. How about we shift our thoughtfulness regarding the middle stage Nord's TikTok account? It's a well-known fact that Kanye West has been frank about his reservations with regards to his valuable little girl enjoying the enthralling domain of TikTok. And how about we be genuine people when you consider the horde of recordings that can spring up on this stage sufficiently? It's to make any parent become uncontrollably nervous. After all, we're discussing a simple 9-year-old young lady here. And who can say for sure what upsetting substance might pop up inside the application's perpetual parchment? Kanye, in his particular style, has made his interests crystal clear to the world. He's been vocal about not believing that his girl should join the TikTok frenzy and open herself to the huge crowd that looks for everything she might do as her dad. He's furiously defensive, realizing that the internet-based world can be a deceptive jungle gym, particularly for somebody as youthful and blameless as North. It's very much like the Chicago birthday celebration. And I'm happy that you all saw in the assortment piece what I need to do well. Here goes something else in the event that you forgot where Kim and Ye's quarrel began. Let me return you to last year. Everything started off when Ye's post highlighted a screen capture of Northwest on the stage, joined by a blazing subtitle in all covers. Since this is my most memorable separation, I really want to understand what I ought to do about my girl being placed on TikTok. Despite my desire to the contrary, this lighted a reaction from Kim, who took to her Instagram story with a no-tap message to fire back at Ye in her message. She truly made sense of that Kanye's steady goes after in interviews and via virtual entertainment were more terrible to her than whatever North might make on TikTok. She depicted herself as the essential supplier and parental figure for their youngsters, protecting her activities. Currently, it's a tangled web we weave, isn't it? While Kim viewed Kanye's activities as controlling and painted him as the antagonist, Kanye accepted that Kim was taking advantage of North for distinction. After all, who would have no desire to see North on their virtual entertainment feed, right? Wanting to champion himself, Kanye took to the stage by sharing numerous presents. On come to his meaningful conclusion, plainly among them was a segment from TikTok's age rules, shrewdly referring to the client age strategy. It appeared to be an unobtrusive punch at Kim for permitting their 8-year-old to utilize the application, particularly thinking about that TikTok probably denies clients younger than 13. Amidst this hurricane, Ye got down on TMZ, requesting a conciliatory sentiment for what he saw as a slanted depiction of him. And Kim's new virtual entertainment conflict things got considerably more bizarre when Kim Kardashian's cousin contacted Kanye West, giving him some truly necessary help. And get this, Kanye claims that it's not the initial time a Kardashian relative has connected with him, agreeing with his position in this legendary quarrel. Discuss family show right now. What compels this entire quarrel among Kanye and Kim so darn intriguing is Kanye's extraordinary scorn towards Kim's nurturing decisions, particularly with regards to their girl North. One significant bone of dispute is that Kim permits North to wear lipstick and do grown-up cosplay. Recall the video where North spruced up as Ice Zest. I mean, nowadays, it isn't so unusual to allow children to explore different avenues. Regarding stuff like that, there are lots of children doing likewise. Yet the thing is, North is only a youngster with an astounding 5 million supporters on TikTok. And let me let you know, the internet-based world can be a really terrifying spot, particularly for youngsters, hunters, hiding around, and so forth. So it's no big surprise Kanye is truly worried in a TikTok video. On February 27, North gladly pronounced that ice flavor is one of her unequaled most loved specialists. While spending time with effortlessness, Tiffy Selena Gomez's little sister in North was totally elated about gathering eye flavor, shouting her heart out. She even shared the entire experience on TikTok with a message just met eye flavor in a real sense, shouting she is so pleasant now. This entire circumstance caused a commotion among fans. I mean, who wouldn't ask why an adult is spending time with a 9-year-old? Maybe individuals couldn't resist the opportunity to conjecture that Kim essentially paid eye flavor to chill with her little girl. In any case, for a really long time, Kim has depicted Kanye as the insane ex who needed additional time with their children. We don't have the foggiest idea about the full story. Yet this time around, a ton of people end up truly favoring Kanye. Equating your kid with the crazy universe of online entertainment can be intellectually depleting. And we should not fail to remember that simply putting your children data out there so that everybody might see can place them in some serious peril. What is going on bringing kids up in the computerized age? And it's no big surprise there's such a lot of warmed banter around it. A few fans took to web-based entertainment to communicate their appreciation for Kanye's anxiety for his little girl. One fan tweeted Kanye is plainly a decent dad who is on, simply attempting to shield his youngsters from the web-based entertainment world, for that he'll be disgraced on Twitter. With no capacity to guard himself, one more client ringed in saying a broke clock is correct 2 times per day. Kanye was correct about not needing his little girl on TikTok. Currently, she's dressing like I Flavor and presenting verses like Betty blowing her back an update. Northwest is 9 years of age. Another fan tweeted individuals believe that it's not unexpected that Northwest and a 9-year-old lip synchronizing a tune where one of the verses is tied in. With smothering ISIS back out on TikTok is somewhat wild to me, so what's your interpretation of the entire circumstance? Do you think Kim was taking advantage of North for consideration? Or do you accept Kanye was excessively defensive? Offer your contemplations in the remarks segment underneath. And keeping in mind that we enthusiastically anticipate additional thrilling updates, make certain to remain tuned to our next video, where we'll uncover much more stunning mysteries from the glitzy universe of Hollywood.